Good Monday morning, and for some of you it's the afternoon. It's Monday, February the 13th, pre-Valentine's Day. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Brickhouse here with another weekend update. Just a few things that happened over the weekend that caught my eye. First things first, Eliza Bleu, Shane Cashman article, taken down off of timcast.com. Apparently, a little bit of pressure was put on the folks over at Timcast, and Shane Cashman's article, three-part article, I should say, about Eliza Bleu. Don't know the reason why it was taken down, but my opinion, my suspicion is that somebody wasn't happy with the fluff piece that was put out there, and especially in part 3, talking about a psyop, people conspiring against Eliza. Interesting, weird, crazy. But yet the saga continues 2 weeks later. Second thing that caught my eye over the weekend is this situation in Ohio where I guess there was a train derailment, and that train had some rather toxic chemicals on it, and there was a controlled explosion from what I've been reading and seeing. And with that explosion, chemicals were released in the air, and evidently not good. Fish and wildlife showing up dead. I guess what they're saying, the soil in the area has been affected, and it's become a huge story in East Palestine, Ohio. And if you see the map here, that's a pretty big area that's been affected, at least a 200-mile radius from this train derailment and explosion. So there'll be probably more on that in the weeks to months to come. They're saying it's probably one of the biggest chemical spills in recent memory. So, something that, in this person's opinion, needs to be investigated fully and not covered up and brushed off by the government. So, still remains to be seen what's going to happen there. Last thing I wanted to touch on real quick is, of course, yesterday was Super Bowl Sunday, the Super Bowl. Kansas City beating Philadelphia with the last-second field goal. A little bit of controversy at the end of the game there with a critical holding call called on Philadelphia toward the end of the game that gave Kansas City a first down, allowed them to keep the ball, and allowed them to drive and kick the winning field goal. Perusing through Twitter last night, many people say it was a bunk call. Should have never been called. It was a ticky-tack call by the NFL. The NFL's fixed. The NFL's staged. They're setting up Pat Mahomes to be the next Tom Brady, next GOAT. After the game, the DB was interviewed that had the call against him. He came out and said, yeah, it was holding. I grabbed the jersey. So say what you want, say what you will. Kansas City wins. They're world champions. Another note from the Super Bowl, the halftime show with Rihanna. The whole thing with, was she pregnant? Is she pregnant? Can't tell. Confirmed she is pregnant. Saw it this morning. Somebody tweeted out that she is the first pregnant person to perform at the halftime of the Super Bowl. Okay. Be it what you may. Also, too, what's up with the dancers? They look like a bunch of Oompa Loompas out there. Really, really, really weird as far as halftime shows go. All I can say is, back in the day, we had MJ, we had hair bands, we had U2, and now we have what we have the last few years for halftime shows. NFL, come on. Apple Music, Come on. Do better. You can do much better than what you've been presenting the last few years of halftime shows for the Super Bowl. Me personally, I tuned out. I went in the other room, ignored the halftime show, just wasn't feeling it. So those are my Monday morning musings for this Monday, February 13th, 2023. If you like my content that I'm putting out there, please like, share, and subscribe. Still working on putting out at least a video a day during the week. If you made it this far, I thank you for watching my video. I try to keep them short, try to keep them sweet. Other than that, everybody have a great Monday, and we will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.